Hello everyone. Hi, I'm Charmy. So today we are going to learn about, Email Studio of Marketing Cloud. So it's time to build some emails with Marketing Cloud. So let's get started quickly. Here we are. I have already logged into Marketing Cloud. From here, we'll get an option you need to click on Email Studio, then email. It will take some time to open up. So I have already here one with everything ready. Here is the email studio. Now you need to go to content when you want to build a new email. Okay, so here we go. So we got this button. In case if you are not, if this button is not visible or if you are not allowed to create new emails, you need to align and you need to ask your Marketing Cloud admin to give you certain permission to, access and create emails in Email Studio. Okay, so from here we'll create our new email. Now before that, we need to do some admin work so just to make sure that our emails are landing with correct information and they are landing with full protection with everything required, can spam and all those things required to avoid um, any spammy emails and such kind of things. We need to provide an option to our subscribers to allow them to unsubscribe from our emails. Okay, so very first we can need to create a sender profile. So we'll create our sender profile from here. So when you will click on this button, so here you can type in your name. Okay, if you want this, I'll select my email. There are certain emails, whatever emails you want, you can create it. This is if you have any specific information that you need to mention. Let's say I put RMET and let me put my personal email. In this case, they'll ask you to verify. You need to click on verify. Okay. And then this custom settings are not required. This much is fine. So I'll click one more time to verify. So it's pending. So now this will send an email to email to verify on my this Gmail ID. Okay, and then from there I need to set up and from there I need to follow the steps that have been asked to verify my email address. And then we need to click on save. So meanwhile, we'll choose from the list that we already have. So we'll click save. Okay, an entry with a name already exists. Now this is throwing an error because I already have one sender profile created with the same email ID. That's why. But these are the steps that you need to create in a center profile. Okay, moving forward. So let me tell you, the center profiles are defined to have information of from addresses, from email, from name. Okay, so whenever a again, instead of only Bugandite sales or Bugandite marketing is sending an email. So if our individual's name will bring more personalized feeling whenever any recipient is opening up the email, and even your email open rate will also increase if you are using individual's name instead of a generic sales or marketing email. Delivery profiles are defined to have informations like that includes IP addresses, then mostly email footer that includes subscriber options, sorry, unsubscribe option. Okay, so here you can create a delivery profile. Here you can put your name, you can put IP address if there is a private option. Okay. And select header footer if you want what header footer you want to select. All those things you need to select from here. Now, so we do have a send classification as well. So send classification is the combination of sender profile, delivery profile plus can spam classifications. So that will cover everything. So it's better. We need to create a sender profile, then we'll create a delivery profile, and then we'll create a sender classification. And classification, you will have this option. So you need to create, give a name to your send classification, select your from commercials or transactional, what type of mail the send classification is for, and then you select your sender profile. Let's say I'll select okay, like that. Select your delivery profile. We'll keep it to a default only, and then send priority. What kind of priority? So we'll keep it normal. Okay? And then we'll save. Done. So this is how we create a send classifications. Now we'll jump on creating our email. Here we go. So I have mentioned in my first video, the D1 video, where we took a quick tour on Marketing Cloud, where we looked at all the email, all the studios. That time I mentioned that there are several ways to create emails. Okay, so email message. So let's try to let me show you how one by one we can create. So I will show you how it looks. Okay, first email message. When you open this email message, will ask you to have a template or you want to add a template plus M scripts. We all know, right? M script is used to, M script is a kind of a coding language that is used to build a personalized email. And we have HTML plus M script, text only emails or any existing emails you can select. So these are the several options. Then let's say we go here, we have a template. Okay. Now let's say I have a basic template. So I want to use the layouts that are already provided by Marketing Cloud. You will see every kind of layouts, 1-3-1 columns, 1-to-1 column, all kind of. So you can select your own layout if you want. Then you can have an empty layout also, just kind of these sections you will find. Then you will have themed. So there are several themed already provided by Marketing Cloud. So you can use this like kind of a newsletter. So you can use this, something like that. So you have a several options. Then you can go and change your colors. And then if you already have a saved template, let's say all totally your design is separate, different, customized. And for that you can save one template and then you can every time reuse this template from here. Correct? This is good. So let's try taking one of the themed template. Okay. So we'll pick this one, the newsletter one. Then we'll select. We'll give a name to our email. Let's say demo. Okay. This purpose. Okay, location where I want to, if I have a specific folder from content builder, you can build your folders and let's say I will put in this template and then say you can also have a shared folder. So now shared content will be, it depends on the permissions that you can share with your ex-colleagues, with different, business units. So this folder is used for that. You can select wisely as per the need and then save. Any associated campaign, you can add your campaign over here I don't have any campaign right now. Before, so to have some campaign, I need to create one. Okay. So we'll leave as is right now, and then we'll go next. Then we have defined the properties. Now we'll add content. Okay. Now this is the content. Let's say I want to change this image. You can go and click on replace. Let's say we'll pick this image, and then you can change your image. Okay. So this is how you do. Uh, and then you can adjust the size of the image placeholder. You can do. Okay. You can do all your edits over here. If you want to add a link to your image, there is an option over here to link this. This is how we add. Enter the text descriptions. If you want to add any description over here, actually, you want to track this link? Yes, and then save. Okay, so now link is added to your email. There are block settings that you want to do. Let's say you want to enlarge the block or something like that. You can do. This is the then you, if in case if there is any requirement to change in HTML code, then you can do it from here as well. Okay, and then you need to click on done editing. Now, in case if you feel that this particular section of this image can be used in the other email also, then you'll get an option to save block. So you can save, and then you can create a new one, create a new, give a name to this block. Let's say IL mail banner. Okay, and then click save. Done. You saved this as a block. Now, let's say you want to re-enter this block somewhere. Now, let's say you are creating another email. Okay, now you want to enter it again. Okay, so for that part, you will get an option over here, content. You get your block over here. You just need to do a drag and drop, and then your block is over here. This is how we create. So I also created one more block. That is this email banner to just drag and drop, and this is how you get it. Okay, so this is how when you are creating any template, email template for your clients, you create every sections in a block form so that your client can reuse it every time instead of coming to you. Okay, and this will be the solution for them, a cost effective solution for them, and then decrease that dependency on us. And this is the ideal solution that every customer will love instead of coming to you and giving you more money. Correct. Instead of that, you can give create such blocks, content blocks for that. Now this is how we email. If you want to edit a text, you click on this block. Okay, you have this option. You go and this is the email, and then done editing. Sounds good, right? It's very easy for a marketing user, or if you are a marketing user, right? It's very easy to build your, emails. Now, let's say I will click one more time over here, okay, and we'll add a personalization. Want to add a first name. And then here we have an option to add person. Okay, you have a profile attributes. You have a system attributes that you can use. If you want to choose a new data source, you can even select a new data source from here. Okay. Let's say it's not a profile attribute. If there is any custom object, custom data source that you want to select and you want to populate that value over here, then you can select that too. When you click on new data source, you'll get an option that what you want to select. Okay, which data extension you want to select. Let's say I want to select this. I'll click this, and then when I'll open, I'll get the, so I'll click name like that. Okay. This is how it will come, and then done editing. So now here there you can have a M script code where you can create a 2-3 line of code, and you can have an option that if first name is empty, then display the default value. If there is a first name, then display the dedicated first name. So you can have that option. So when we'll cover the M script part, we'll learn that as well. Okay. Now, meanwhile, we'll do the done editing. Again, button, this is a block. Okay, so you can have your block, create a button block one time, then keep on reusing those. You can put text, you can link a URL. If you want to track a link of this button, you need to click on this little checkbox over here, and then you're good. You can change the fonts. You can have your custom fonts include in your HTML. So this is very amazing on that part. Then you need to select a subject line, it as email. Here also you have an option to select, let's say, hey, let's say happy birthday. Okay, like that way this is a new feature. You can generate your own subject lines using Einstein, and Einstein will suggest you and recommend you the subject line. But since we don't have an dedicated permission, we won't be able to get any suggestions from the Einstein. And then we can add our pre-header that this is the birthday gift for you. Okay. Okay. Here even also you can add a personalization. Okay. If you want to add anything, any emoji, you can add any emoji over here. You can add any diamond, whatever. Here there are several options. You can add that to your, a subject line and a pre-header. Even you get option over here as well in a subject line. Okay. This option will help you to create a dynamic subject line that is on rule based. Let's say I'll select a profile attribute and we'll select a gender and we'll create. Okay. And then here we'll add, hey girl, this cosmetic products. Hey, this lotion is best for you. Okay, then we'll create a rule 2 where we'll select gender is equal to male and then save and then boy. This lotion will help you have then and then you save. Okay, and then you can have your dynamic subject line on rule base. If there is no gender mentioned, then they'll they'll your recipient will be able to see this default subject line. So this is how we do. We can change all this column. You can go and include your images over here, whatever the images you have, and then we go for preview and test. Now this is how you will get a preview. Now, whenever you are adding a personalization into your emails, you can also preview from here. So you need to select here. So there is a folder icon. You need to select your dedicated, a data extension from here that you are going to use with your recipient. Select one name and then this. hello Charmy. Now this first name went because that was from the profile attribute and that was a different data source. Okay, and this is my specific data extension that I'm going to, to whom I'm going to send this email. So this is how this Charmy displays. And then you must be, and now the gender is male, that's why it's coming, hey boy. This is this lotion will help you to have a smooth skin. Okay. And the pre-header you can see a plain text email. So this is converted automatically. Then you can have your mobile view from here. You can see how your email will look in the mobile, and then you can arrange your design accordingly. This is the default that came. This is the footer. This email was sent to Charmy, and this email was sent by Bugandai Tech, and then the address and with respect to your right and privacy. Okay, so this is how it comes. And then you also have a platform Litmus. So Litmus is a platform where you can test your emails, that how your email will look in the different versions of the desktops or a mobiles, different types of mobiles, and then you can click from here. And this option is to send a test. If you want to send a test individually, you can type in your email and send test. You need to select your sender profile, delivery profiles from here, subject prefix, some typical line you can select, and then even you can add any type, even you can test using a data extension also. So you need to select your data extension from here, if any, for test purpose. Okay, and then go send test, and then you'll receive an email, you can check it out, and then you're good to go. And then meanwhile, we'll go forward, we'll save it. Okay, so this is how we create an email with email studio. Now we created email message, right? We selected email message where we got all the options, that whether we want to select template, whether we want to select HTML plus mscript or a template plus mscript, like that. It's the same, everything it's the same. Okay, email template from existing template. Now I'll show you. Now when you want to paste an HTML, when you click here, you need to copy paste your HTML over here, and then your code will come. Sorry, your layout of your email will come here. Okay, this is how the paste HTML template, sorry, email looks like, editor looks like. Then from existing template, again, you'll go on the same, page where you have an option, you have this, or your already existing one, or the templates that are provided by Marketing Cloud. Going to the content block, you can create your A/B test. You can create. So let me show you this dynamic content block quickly. So you need to browse your email over here. Let's say this. This is my content, default content. This is my default content. Okay. This is my rule-based content. Let's say if my gender is female. Oh, sorry. First, I need to select a content, which content will go to my female team. Okay, let's say this. So if my gender is female, then they will receive in their email, the header image would be this. Okay, I'll put rule 2. If from my database, if the gender is male, we'll select a content that will be sent this one. Okay, this will be okay. And if the gender is empty, then they will receive this default content. Okay, and then we need to save this. Need to give our dynamic content a name. Let's say dynamic email pen. And then we'll click save. This is already saved. We'll go back, and here we go. And then when we'll create an email, you will get an option, as I showed earlier, that you'll get an option to add your email content blocks. Okay. If you want to any upload any content, then you can upload it from here. You can just drag and drop, or immediately this can open. Okay, your system screen, my files will open up. So this is all about email building, email editing, and this is how marketing email editor works. And it's very easy, it's very helpful. Uh, all the emails, even whether it's a test email also, you can see and you can have a look at the reports over here from going from the tracking. You can manage all your data extensions over here. So next we'll be learning about the data extensions. So you'll see there. You can have your data extensions over here. You can create a new one. To create a new one, we need to go to the contact builder. For that, we need to go here. We want to create a new data extension. Stay tuned to continue learning about the dedication in the next session. Thank you so much for the time today. Uh, so this is where, okay, so now this is where you can have your everything. There is a data. Here from here you can create a data text. Okay. Um, so thank you so much everyone. Have a good day ahead.